Igbo Landing is a sacred site marked by tragedy, yet many people remain unaware of the events that led to its significance. In May 1803, a ship carrying captive West Africans, having endured the horrors of the Middle Passage, arrived in the savannah, where they were to be auctioned off at a local slave market. Among them was a group of Igbo people from what is now Nigeria, known for their fierce independence and resistance to chattel slavery. 75 Igbo was purchased by agents of John Cooper and Thomas Spalding to work on their plantations on St. Simon's Island and Sapelo Island. During the voyage, the enslaved Igbo staged a rebellion, seizing control of the ship. Realizing that they would never return home, they walked in unison into Dunbar Creek singing, "Water Spirit brought us, the water spirit would take us home." Tragically, they chose to drown themselves, dying by suicide as a testament to their resistance. Around this time, Haiti had just declared independence, becoming the first black nation in the Western Hemisphere. This instilled fear in the enslavers, who worried that such a victory could inspire mass uprisings. Consequently, they worked diligently to obscure both the history of Haiti and the story of Igbo Landing. This erasure has persisted for decades, as some, including those raised in the area, remain unaware of Igbo Landing's significance. For example, Zach L. Lyde, a native of Brunswick, Georgia, first heard the story of Igbo Landing as an adult from a pastor during a church service in Atlanta, Georgia, more than 300 miles away from his home.
I was sitting in a church on Auburn Avenue, about 4 blocks from King, maybe 5 blocks from King's house, and about maybe 3 blocks from his church. And I was in the middle of the aisle of this particular church. It's called Bethel AME Church. As you know, Demar Vesey was an AME, American Methodist Episcopalian. And I was there visiting because I was living in exile in Atlanta at the time. And he said, "I can still hear my old ancestors saying, 'The water brung us here, and the water gonna take us home.' Off of the coast of St. Simon's Island. Hell, this is my home. I never heard that in my life." That was in around 1980. So I came back to that fictional world, and it bothered me. It bothered me that this was a holy ground based on his particular perspective, but no one seemed to care about it because they hadn't said it to me as a person living here. And so when I heard about it, I made it a mission.
Religion has played a pivotal role in preserving and disseminating the history of communities like the Gullah Geechee, allowing their rich cultural narratives to endure through generations. For decades, spirituality served as a vessel for storytelling, enabling the Gullah Geechee people to share their heritage, struggles, and triumphs with the world. This profound connection to faith has not only influenced the internal community dynamics, but has also resonated beyond their borders, impacting broader cultural understanding and expressions. The Gullah Geechee community exemplifies how spirituality and religious practices have shaped collectively the identity and the resilience. Through rituals, songs, and oral traditions, they have maintained a deep connection to their African roots while navigating the complexity of their history in America. The use of religion as a means of resistance and empowerment has allowed them to keep their stories alive, ensuring that their unique perspectives are recognized and valued. Hearing this story has impacted on Mr. Loud.
When I heard about it, I was fascinated. I was fascinated because resistance to slavery has always been a favorite activity of mine.
Understanding the significance Igbo landing is critical for the youth of the Gullah Geechee community, as it serves as a powerful symbol of resilience, resistance, and cultural identity. By learning about the historical event, young people can connect with their heritage and grasp the profound sacrifices made by their ancestors in the face of oppression. This knowledge fosters a sense of pride and belonging, empowering youth to carry forward the legacy of their forebears. Furthermore, by engaging with the story of Igbo landing, they are inspired to advocate for justice and equity in their own lives and communities. Instilling this awareness not only strengthens the cultural ties, but it also equips the next generation with the tools to navigate contemporary challenges while honoring the struggles and triumphs of those who came before them.